So before I start talking about these interesting scenarios that are being flashed looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame, I just want you guys to quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Thank you very much. Now, if you start this analysis by looking at the price action of Bitcoin here in a daily time frame, we are being flashed with a bearish continuation pattern known as head and shoulder. Yes guys, this head and shoulder neckline has already been broken, which previously acted as a line of support, right? And now, since this neckline support has already been broken, we have to be careful because the price opportunity from this head and shoulder is somewhere in between 21,000 to 20,000 range. Yes guys, 21,000 to 20,000 will be looked as our upcoming target according to this head and shoulder, because we know getting attracted around that range means price in a bigger scale will also be finding support at this rising trend line, one of the most important line of support which you have. Because if we look at this price structure after finding or after testing the support from this rising trend line, what has the price of Bitcoin done? The price of Bitcoin after that has done very bullish, another retracement around this rising trend line, and after that we have started with another bigger impulsiveness or mark of phase. So if this is exactly what is unfolding, again price testing the support from this rising trend line before turning bullish, then let it be, because we know 20,000 to 21,000 is definitely going to be one of the most important support line which we have for Bitcoin. And now, even if we use this on balance volume combining with the Bitcoin price action, because this on balance volume has always given us information beforehand. Why? Because on balance volume is a technical indicator of momentum, using volume change to make price prediction. On balance volume shows crowd sentiment that can predict a bullish or bearish outcome. Comparing relative price action between price pairs and on balance volume generates more actionable signals than the green or red volume histograms commonly found at the bottom of price action. I mean this one here. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that if we look at the on balance volume, if we look at what has happened before or what kind of signal was flashed here, I mean when the price of Bitcoin was in an uptrend, right, this uptrend, you can see on balance volume was clearly following this rising trend line. But once we lost the support from this rising trend line, what followed after that? Price retracement. And if you take the price opportunity from this on balance volume, you can see the price after that also started showing weakness. But during this downtrend, we were forming another bullish continuation pattern known as falling wedge. And as soon as this key line of resistance got broken, price of Bitcoin also after that started showing impulsiveness. And now, if we look at this on balance volume, if we look at the price action of Bitcoin, you can see another interesting scenario is being flashed. I mean, if the price of Bitcoin is going to show further continuation because on balance volume has already lost the support from this horizontal trend line, then the price objective is still open, right? I mean, the on balance volume could show further continuation here to the downside, which indicates the price after some range bound could show another continuation here like this before choosing a trend duration. Yes guys, the price of Bitcoin, if we look at this using a daily time frame or even in a bigger time frame, we are definitely being flashed with some bearish sentiment. And not just only that, even if we look at this weekly candle, I mean in a weekly the price has lost the support from this 200 weekly moving average, and I have mentioned that plenty of time in my videos, but I just want you guys to look at some of the key indicators. I mean RSI clearly flashing bearish divergence, clearly below 50. MACD in a weekly, this is a bearish MACD cross, also bearish sentiment. You can see T3CCI indicator in a negative territory, also a bearish sentiment. That means in a weekly, in a daily, the price of Bitcoin is clearly showing weakness and also looks like it could be getting attracted here to the downside first before choosing a trend direction. But if we look at this, not just only in a weekly or in a daily time frame, but even in an hourly time frame, we are being flashed with another bearish continuation right now. Yes guys, the price of Bitcoin in a smaller time frame is flashing us another bearish continuation pattern known as head and shoulder. This one here is in a bigger frame. I mean this head and shoulder is in a daily time frame. Right now what we are looking at is in a 1 hour time frame. So if this hourly time frame scenario plays out, then the price opportunity from this head and shoulder will be, sorry, right, this price opportunity will be somewhere between 25,000 to 25,200 range. That's why I want you guys to be careful. If the price of Bitcoin fails to regain its trend above this rising trend line, then this bearish scenario should also be taken into consideration, because we know parallelly another bearish scenario is being flashed. I mean, the price of Bitcoin, if you look at another scenario in hourly time frame, a descending channel, or also known as bull flag. But for this bull flag to play out, right, for this bullish continuation to happen, we have to break some of the key line of resistance. I mean, the resistance which we have around 26,000 to 26,200 range. If the price manages to flip that into support, right, the previous high into support, then this will be looked as a continuation pattern in an hourly time frame, with price opportunity around 27,000, 28,000 range. Between that area is where we're expecting the price to get gravitated. But for this bullish scenario to play out, we definitely need to break the upper trend line from the descending channel, which previously acted as a resistance, and also the previous high in a smaller time frame. Yes, guys, we definitely want the price of Bitcoin to flip this key line of resistance into proper support before expecting another continuation here to the upside. But remaining below this key line of resistance means another lower highs, lower lows continuation could be playing out here. I mean, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern could be on the line. And even according to this descending channel, or according to this bull flag, you can see the price opportunity around 25,000 to 25,200 actually makes a lot of sense. And now, even if we use this parallel channel or horizontal channel in a 4-hour time frame, because in a 4-hour time frame we can see very clearly, guys, this upper trend line is acting as a line of resistance, whereas the lower trend line is acting as a line of support. So what I want you guys to do is to focus around this central line, because if we look at the center line, this center line is one of the most important line of resistance which we have right now around 26,200 range. That's why I showed you, if the price of Bitcoin wants to continue this uptrend, breaking the upper trend line is not enough. We also have to flip the previous high in a smaller time frame around 26,200 into proper support, because if we flip that into proper support, then this price action will be breaking out from this center line, which has rejected the price a couple of times, and we are expecting another continuation here to happen like this. Yes, guys, the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term needs to flip this key line of resistance, needs to overcome the rising trend line or the neckline from this head and shoulder to invalidate the bearish scenario which could be lining up in a smaller time frame, because we know in a daily time frame, according to this Bitcoin CME gaps, we have two gaps which I've already mentioned a couple of times in my videos. One around 27,400, 27,500, another one around 21,000 range. So that's why I showed you with this head and shoulder, or even this rising wedge, right? The price objective is definitely going to be around 20,000, 21,000 before choosing a trend duration. And if that does plays out, I mean, price, instead of showing this bullishness to fill the gap around 27,000 first, showing a continuation like this, some range bound, right, leaving the gap around 27,000 open, range bound, another bigger shakeout, consolidating, and only after that another continuation here like this, because we are expecting the price of Bitcoin after testing the support which you have around 21,000 to 20,000 to turn bullish. But let's suppose if the price does find support, does breaks the resistance around 26,200, what in that case? In that case, we will be monitoring this bull flag. Yes, we will be monitoring this bull flag with price objective around 27,000, 28,000 before price uses a trend duration. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my vlog, then I just want you guys to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.